One shot. Let's begin. I can't kill him. He's too hot. By Yoru Parenthetical 3, translated and uploaded by T and Tuesday. All right, everybody. Let's enjoy. All right, this seems like a fun rom com. A high school assassin fails her job for the first time because the target was too handsome. Pretty privilege is real. Let's begin. I am Kazune Asumi, 16 years old. Despite my appearance, I'm a professional assassin. I've never failed a single job. My hit rate is a perfect 100%. As it happens, a few days ago was the first time that I ever messed up. Mission failed, cause of failure, excessive visual appeal. The honorable mention winner of the Gangan Joker Newcomer Manga World Awards. I can't kill him. He's too hot by Yoru. The target, Azukura Turo, a first-year high school student attending an average metropolitan school. Presently, the sole heir to his wealthy grandfather's estate. Due to his position, his relatives are constantly out for his life. Asakura-kun. And as for me, one of those relatives in question requested my services in the matter. Good morning! And so here I am, continuing to go undercover to take that life out for them. Yeah, morning. As long as I can casually approach my target. Why the sour face? Certain nuisance decided to hound me first thing in the morning. My jobs tend to be over in an instant. Sure it wasn't a certain cutie giving you a break reading, This time, however, target happens to be just ridiculously handsome. Don't call yourself a cutie, first of all. He looks so hot, even when he's annoyed. No, calm down. I have an ace up my sleeve. Today, I'm going to kill the guy with it. Poison so strong that a single drop is enough to kill a man. Need to do is get close enough and inject it with the tiniest amount. It'll be done in a flash, in and out, easy job. So, hey, about first period today. Uh-huh. What's up all of a sudden? Blink. You drop something? Don't worry about it. You use water to wash out the poison afterwards. Close range approach may not be as practical as I thought. Maybe I shouldn't have been so antsy to close the gap right after entering here. We need someone to show Kazune the ropes. I should do. I thought I'd have a better chance to kill him this way. But I'm not done yet. My pride as an expert assassin's on the line. Second win! Uh, oh. Wait, another one. Artakora-kan, let's have lunch together. Oh, it's her. You don't necessarily need knives or needles to poison somebody. If anything, this method's a certified classic. Too bad the only one available seat was one where I could see his face. Now, all that's left is for me to wait for an opening and poison the food. Puff keys! Eat your dang food. I'm sorry, I'll eat. Damn, this front row seat. You'll miss lunch if you keep messing around. Yeah, I'll hurry up. Just hang on. Such a weirdo. I'll wait for you, so just shovel the food into your mouth. You'll wait for me? Asakura-kun, you know? What? Despite everything, you're really nice, huh? Like, you said you'd wait for me to finish. You complain about having to look after me, but you still do it just as teacher asked. You make a face when I greet you, but you always greet me back. You speak in a rude manner, but you never actually act cold towards me, and... Enough already! Didn't I tell you to eat instead of jabbering on and on? Oh, you're getting embarrassed because of a few compliments. Cute little thing, you. Shut it! Quit screwing around or I'm out of here. You're still saying that? Wait. What's the point of getting a good atmosphere going? Ugh. Just seeing that face is enough to throw me off. think it should be easier to do the cleanup at school premises rather than outside, too. How am I supposed to kill him? Huh? Oh, that's it. Flirt, flirt. But coming up with a good plan is hard. Oh, no. But coming up with a good plan is harder. That's it. So, what exactly are we doing here? Teacher told me to ask you about where we should go in case of an emergency. Huge lie. I surprised myself with my ingenuity. I could just push him from behind so that I don't need to see his face. If this works out, he'll soon be dropping dead. It's cold. Let's just go inside. Huh? No, wait, just a stumble. Oh. Oh no. I stumbled. This is bad. Can't believe I panicked like that. Me of all people. Ow. Sorry about that. Asakura-kun, are you okay? Face is so. You. You idiot! So close, so close, so close, so close, so hot, so hot, so hot, so hot. What were you thinking? You could have hurt yourself. I'm sorry for a lot of things. Unbelievable. I'm amazed you found the time to hit your nose on something in that chaos. Yeah. Damn it. I look so pathetic now. Not only did I fumble so badly that my target saved me, I even ended up with a shameful nosebleed to show for it. Ridiculous how much I like his face. Well, that end. Wow, his son was really, really good too. Forget about all that. What am I getting so relaxed for? Looks like your nose bleeding stopped. Huh? Is he sitting down? Please stay over there. What are you? You! Think about what you did, you moron. What if something bad had happened? I. Sorry. He's that worried about me? Really is such a nice person. Gotta go home. Bye. New. Oof, Reto really is a weirdo. Never happened before. I keep failing and failing over and over again. Me, of all people, to think I could not get it done today either. How is this happening? Tomorrow is the day. You're dead tomorrow, you'll see. Except the only one I've managed to disappear so far is myself. This sucks. Until the mission is done, Leshi has his good looks to look forward to. Let us know what you thought of this. Dang. The microphone isn't catching me chewing this pickle. The noise filter isn't that bad actually on this. That's the commentary. That's it. That's the analysis, everybody. This microphone doesn't catch up me chewing this pickle, which has a big crunch. That's what I thought of this manga. Mm, I think that I like this one a lot. I think it's a cute premise that has a lot of legs because, and it, if it didn't have the premise of his entire family was after him for his fortune, I don't think this would have as many legs. But the fact that she's one assassin hired by a relative, you got a lot going on, right? You could have the relative go and be like, "Oh, why haven't you gotten the job done?" Sure, fair enough, right? Easy, easy. Um, and so if the manga was just that, it didn't have a family of assassins out to get him, then I'd be like, "Yeah, solid premise. I don't know how many legs it has, but I guess you would. It could still have legs even that premise. Because where I was going with it, since it's multiple family members, you could have multiple assassins, right? And then eventually she goes, "No, I gotta protect him. I gotta make sure he's okay," or something like that, you know? Or maybe she could decide to like marry the guy in order to get his fortune, or she becomes the top assassin. I think there's a number of different ways to go with this. All of them are interesting, you know. If you want to play the like occasionally tries to kill him or something bad happens and she really needs the money and he just kind of gives it to her, yeah, I think you could do that as well. I will say I fundamentally misunderstood what happened with this one where it was like, oh, flirt, flirt, flirt. What I thought was happening is like, oh, I see him flirt with another girl. I'll hate his face and kill him, right? I thought that's what it was going to be, but no, apparently not. Instead, it was just, well, I guess not just, but instead it was, oh, I'm going to push him down the stairs. Fair enough. I don't know if that'd kill him, but potentially it could. And again, this is such like a sweet scene. I this is one thing I will say I was confused about. Um, like when it said tumble and then this was the image, like my impression was that she fell. This is probably my big criticism, this particular page here. It's just not well telegraphed. Like I thought that she had fell, or I thought that she had like she was holding on to the edge of something. That was my guess as to what was going on here. So that's probably my big criticism. And then like from this to this doesn't, I guess that this is supposed to be his sweater, but this is not a good use of like space, I would say. Especially since it said tumble already. If it says tumble, you're given the impression like, huh. And I guess the purpose was misdirection, where it's like, okay, they tumbled, but actually no, not really, right? And like, because this is my impression. Did he fall? You idiot. What were you thinking? You could have hurt yourself. You found the time to hit your nose and something that chaos. Like, yeah, that's probably my major criticism of this here. But just the way it looks, if it had been like from right here, like, oh no, I failed, and then you see like the motion lines, or you could just have the fall be one panel. And then you don't even need this here, his face. You could just have this, and that'd actually be a little bit more impactful. Make this one page here, like, oh no, and then move the dialogue here. And just get rid of this here. Because another thing too is just the way they're positioned. I almost thought too that the guy like broke her fall. Like he managed to grab her and tumble down with her. And maybe it's just on me. It's been a long day, and if I made a few mistakes, and I definitely did while reading, I apologize. But that's probably my big criticism of this here. And that's a very minor criticism. Oh, I don't know if it's minor. That's actually a pretty big central point of the story. This is the moment. This maybe I should coin the or maybe the hot moment. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like where it's the big romance moment. This art style is really good. Like you can see here, they go beyond panels here. Wait, yeah. And they go beyond panel. Like aesthetically, the art looks good. I think what this artist struggles with is motion as much. You know? Like, if they're gonna do a rom com with an assassin and the assassin's gonna be doing things, they probably need to do that because I just noticed at the beginning too. Like this knife motion doesn't make much sense right here. It looks like you're going like this, almost like you're punching with it, and just the way it is, like this, right? Your fist would be like this when stabbing, which is such an awkward motion, right? Like this, right? So that was like another thing. I didn't even realize she dropped the knife here. Um, so like this, right? That'd probably be the thing. Because again, well drawn, the art, the background. Yeah, the backgrounds are phenomenal. Like they're great, and then they know how to use panels. They're not restricted to one movement here. They like to go beyond and like boom, 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 right? Lots of sparkles, lots of this. Right here, the motion line here. I didn't quite know what this was. Oh, she's reaching to her shirt, right? Because that's her ribbon. This here, too. That's fine. He sparkles. This is a cute image. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, like I think they play with the medium of manga well. Like they're not restricted to certain panel varieties or structures here. They like to go beyond. They display the love and the attraction very, very well between this person here. Um, yeah, That's what I would say is like a nice little thing here. And I think I would be such a harsh critic. Like I would feel like I'm nitpicking at this one here. Like I think this would be like another one here, where like these motion lines are not necessary here, right? And especially because it's like okay, you just need to slam, have him go here, right? And then okay, that's fine. The slam acts as the motion there, right? So I think that'd be like another. You could say boom, it's meant to go here, but just the way the page is orientated, it's not as whatever, right? This is cute too. Like, look at this. This is like an adorable manga. Um, yeah, and then right, and I'm just too harsh on this one here because look, the tumble lines here, boom, boom, boom. I think, a very specific critique I could have. I wonder what this is too. What are these lines here? Are they meant to be like gradient lines? Um, is that they're gonna need to use motion lines. They just need to use them a little bit more effectively when doing it here. Not to say they're bad. It's a very minor criticism here. Um, but I think it'd be important. Like this one here, like the little dots, I guess, convey the nerve. Wouldn't mind if they were like a little bit more jagged here, right? To convey the like little bits of shaky that she's going through. And I guess these are supposed to convey nervousness, but in this scene she's supposed to like that. Um, Stuff like that, I think would be pretty solid. Like a good example. This is like where I'm like being harsh here. Like this is a relatively blank page, right? If you do the motion lines doing this way, then it's okay, you're taking it there. If you kind of go down here, that's like okay, then you're moving your hand and then you're going from there, right? So like it's all about this orientation. That's a very small and minor thing. Because aesthetically, their art style is pretty solid, is the way they would go. Like they know how to do things well. This one here, that's a motion line. Sure, his head is going this way, down, nod, like that, and then he slaps her, right, or he bonks her. Yeah, he bonks her. Okay. And it's good that they have that there because I did think he just slapped her, like boom, right across the face, just the way this is drawn. And then this motion line is almost like where's his hand, right? It's more like he's headbutting him. Yeah, I'm being way too harsh on this manga. Um, but this is good here, right? Like she stands up, and then boom, right? And then the neum like that. I guess they use words or onomatopoeia, for this one here. I guess this is one where they're adding the motion lines, like that. I don't know if that's quite necessary. Um, yeah, and this one looks more like it's a standstill. I think this one works. I don't quite know what these lines are throughout the entire thing. Are they meant to be sunlight? Um, Shining in here, sure. If the sunlights are coming this way, the shadow should be more like that way, right? See, this is where I'm again, like when the more I'm looking, the more I'm like, oh no, oh no. I could see maybe why it wouldn't be. And that's only upon like closer analysis of like all of this too. Because realistically in a nutshell, my first read through was really, really good. This is a fun premise. I think it has a lot of oh, dear. Alright, I just readjusting myself here. I think it's a fun premise. I think it has a lot of legs. I think it has good potential. The art is good. Like if it's done well, right? Like everything is nice. The love is there. It's a little bit of, I don't even know. Maybe if I say no, see that's the thing. If I say it's too busy, that feels like it's whatever. Yeah, I think just some very minor tweaks, but other than that, it's pretty solid of a premise. It's good. I like the assassin thing. I like the fact she failed. I like the fact there are different types of failure too. And of course, like the first volume would be her failing a number of different times. And then maybe the other assassin, like the client's like, hey, why haven't you gotten the job done? And then he hires somebody else to go and get the job done. And then you could still have the high school part, like, oh no, somebody else is flirting with him. She's not an assassin. You maybe try to threaten to kill her. Or maybe what happens when he finds out? Is he going to go and like support her or be like, no, 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 you can't kill her or something? Like, oh yeah. I had to hire my own self-defense person here, and that person was keeping an eye on him, right? Yeah. And one thing I will compliment is that they convey depth very, very well, right? Like you could see here, like this is detail orientated, a lot deeper, a lot more pizzazzy, and then they combine it with a nice simple model as well. And again, it's so nice. Like, look, you could tell the folds in the dresses here. You could see the hair in there, like this ribbon here. They definitely put a lot of time and care into a lot of stuff. I mean, they know when to like do not much here, right? Like that's a perfect reaction. Hey, what's up? All of a sudden, boom, like that, done. Okay, sure with the car. Even the food is pretty solidly drawn. Yeah, I think I have very, very minor critiques of this. Oh no, what did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, oh, maybe I just click uploads here. I can't kill him. He's too. It's a fun title. Why does it say U3? Is that the author's actual name? Oh, it's Yoru. I can't Google Yoru because oh, that's right, Yoru 3. I can't Google Yoru. That's like the One Piece sword. That's Mihawk's sword. So if I Google Yoru, I'm gonna get this up here. Would I mind seeing this as a one shot? No, not at all. I think the person who did it is pretty talented. I think it's very well done. They're just not quite perfect in everything they do, but rarely is somebody, you know? And awesome. Awesome, everybody. Um, Assassin being too pretty to be killed. That's a oh man, I gotta get on that level someday. I gotta get my muscles up here. My biceps not looking very big. I need to get that up again. Maybe if I'm too pretty, not pretty enough, maybe the muscles will protect me. So good stuff, good time. And with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.